And that's a blind spot for 90% of leaders across Australia.
Every business is always going to have a few people that simply are struggling. They're off track, they might not be engaged, or they might have a skills issue, a confidence problem, or something in their personal life. Whatever it is, they're currently a low performer. Matty, welcome back.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks again for having us.
Matt, I want to ask you about low performers.
Yep.
Have you seen people that were long-term low performers become a good performer?
That's something you don't see automatically happen. You have to create that to happen as a leader. Somebody's off track and they can't find their way out. They're usually going to either fizzle out of the industry or they're going to stay off track, unless there's intervention there. I haven't seen people be long-term low performers and all of a sudden, osmosis, they're a superstar.
So the longer they are a low performer, the higher unlikely it will change.
That's right. I believe it's a behaviour that creeps in, and sometimes people get in a mental cul-de-sac and they can't get out. You know?
Now, Matty, can I ask, if you're given the task of working with a low performer, sometimes a manager tries to manage them out of the business. Sometimes the manager tries to help them grow in the business. What are the sorts of things that come to your mind when you're working with low performers that you do?
First thing I do is I actually see what they feel, because what some people think's a high performer, other people think is a low performer.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so some people writing 200K or 100K might think they're doing very well, where other people might think they're a low performer. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
So first of all, I've got to ascertain what they think of themselves. Do they think they're doing well, or do they think they're a low performer?
That's a good point. I mean, yeah, some people are over the moon making 100 grand a year.
And those people would, for me, got a job for life.
Right.
As long as their client services is first class, their customer interaction, their team behaviours exceptional, job for life. Some people are happy with that financial position, right? We seem to parade a lot of the big performers in this industry, but there's nothing wrong with having a whole group of culturally perfect fitting people, customers raving fans, a testimonial after each sale, and they might only want to do 12 sales a year or write 200 GCI. There's nothing wrong with that.
So find out their self-image of their performance.
Correct. Yeah, and obviously how they fit in. Are they culturally good? Does their clients double check their testimonials? If they're there for me, they can have a job for life.
Okay, so Matt, what happens if they also realise their performance is bad?
Right.
They're in a rut.
Now that's when I light up. Okay, so that's where
you light up.
Yeah,
then?
That's where I come into it. If they say, "Look, Matt, I'm really struggling. I think I should be doing better," I'll then.
Given you a test drive of Real Estate Gym. Let me tell you, if you're a subscriber and a member of the gym, you'll be getting videos from our co-coaches all the time. You'll be getting mentors, you'll be getting scripts, you'll be getting dialogues, you'll be getting templates, and most importantly, My Prospector, your personal accountability system to make more calls, get more appointments, get more listings. From around $10 per week, realestategym.com.au, your personal coach.